Good evening, world, and welcome back. We are here today for an exclusive interview with the one and only, the Hungarian Experiment. What's going on, world? It's been a while. I'm excited to be back, and I got some great stuff planned for you. It definitely has been a while. We were doing a little bit of research before this interview, and it looks like your last video was uploaded on August 30th, 2020. So that's almost like a 3-year and 8-month hiatus.
Yeah.
I think the world wants to know, what have you been up to during this time, Mr. Hungarian? Or wait, is it Mr. Hungarian? Or is it Mr. Experiment? Hungarian Experiment? What do we call you?
Well, actually, the last 3 years or so, I've been going as Peter the Producer.
Oh, wow. Peter the Producer, eh? Okay. So should we call you that, or Mr. Experiment, or since you call yourself all these things, what about dipshit, or maybe asshole?
You know what? Actually, I haven't gone as dipshit for a while. Let's go with that today.
Excellent, dipshit. So, what have you been up to over the last 3.5 years?
Well, before we start, I need to know, are we having a talk show here, or is this a serious conversation?
A serious conversation, of course, but we're gonna have a little bit of fun with it.
Okay, great. So if you don't mind, I will only take about 30 seconds to 1 minute to give you a short reference to history for giving a little historical background. We need to first begin where Hungarians initially came from. This starts back to the year 896 when the first group of Hungarians...
Whoa, listen, Putin. We don't need to go back that far. I thought you were Hungarian, not Russian. Let's just speed it up a little bit, and how about we cover the last 3.5 years?
All right, fine. The last 3.5 years have been pretty crazy, and to be honest, I'm actually really glad that I took this time off of YouTube, and I believe I'm a much different man than I was before I left. And I honestly truly question if my journey would have led me to where I am right now if I didn't quit YouTube and go all in on myself. If you watched my I'm Quitting YouTube video, I said that I wanted to focus on creating, not just documenting my life anymore. During this time, I created a social media agency where we offer full service packages where we manage every aspect of our clients' social media, from helping them plan and brainstorm video content to meeting up with them anywhere within Southwestern Ontario and recording the content with them. And then we edit up all the content and post it to their social media accounts so they can focus on their business and what they do best. I have clients that I've been working with for years now, creating content for them and managing their social media accounts, and I'm not trying to brag or anything, but I get paid pretty well to do it.
Fascinating. Tell us more about that.
Yeah, so to be honest, I really don't have much intentions of discussing my business here on my YouTube channel, so you'll see some stuff here in vlogs because it is a big part of my life, traveling and having to adjust my day-to-day food intake and my workouts around shooting and having meetings with my clients. But unless you guys have specific questions at home that you want to know about my business, I don't think I'm going to be covering it too much here in my videos. Now, it is a lot of work, and we have a pretty significant amount of monthly expenses, and people's livelihoods are at stake that I'm responsible for, both on the client side and the employee side, which can certainly make things stressful at times, but I get a lot of personal value out of helping my clients grow and reach new milestones on social media and help them get more clients themselves. It's very rewarding for me watching my clients win. I truly wake up every single day excited to work, and it's wonderful because everything is public facing. So the more I help my clients win and grow, the more credibility I get for my business, and it continues to build my resume, so to say, and provide me with more legitimacy.
Oh, that's great. Good for you. So, on to the real stuff we're actually here for. What types of experiments do you have in store for us, dipshit?
Yes. I think you will like what I have planned for you guys. I obviously don't want to give away too much, but we are going back to the roots of the channel with a pretty intense physique and bodybuilding experiment where I'll be bulking pretty hard and working out twice a day, 6 days a week for 6 weeks, and we're calling this the Hormozi Experiment. If you haven't heard of him, there's this guy out there in the business influencer space named Alex Hormozi. The dude is yoked. And although he has openly admitted to being on steroids, he claims he did this 6-week bulking experiment prior to going on the sauce, and he found great results with it. Basically, the premise for the diet and the workout, as he describes in his article, is what would you do if your family was kidnapped and someone told you that in order to see them again, you would have to gain as much muscle as humanly possible in 6 weeks? What would you do? You probably wouldn't just train an hour 3 or 4 days a week, would you? Now, I actually did this experiment back in November of 2022, and it is insane. I won't go deep into it here because I'll be covering this in an upcoming video, but in regards to the diet, it's 800 grams of carbs each day, around 250 to 300 grams of protein, and the goal is to try to keep your fat levels low, around 50 grams of fat. So it's over 4,500 calories per day.
Oh wow, yeah, that is crazy.
Yeah, and the workouts are intense. Every morning for 6 days a week, you're doing 5 to 7 sets of 7 reps of bench press and 7 sets of 25 reps of leg press. And then every 6th day, you're increasing the weight on the bench press by 10 pounds and leg press by 50 pounds. Now, I might tweak it a little here and do like incline bench press, maybe add some dumbbells in. Again, I'm gonna break this down in a future video, but that's just the morning workout. On top of that, each day, you also have an afternoon workout that's an intense full workout as well.
Oh wow, yeah, that sounds like a fascinating experiment. I'm interested to see what's going to happen with that. So what's the plan exactly?
Yeah, so currently I've been leaning down for the last couple of months. To be honest, the last 3.5 years or so, because I wasn't on camera, and even though I've been doing intermittent fasting on a daily basis, I haven't cared too much about my food intake. I've been working out hard, but basically I've just been in a decent bulk during the last period, and I've been hovering around the 195 to 200 pound range. Right now I'm about 180 to 183 depending on the day and how much I ate before, but I plan on continuing to cut down until May 1st, where I will begin the Hormozi Experiment. I suspect by around May 1st there I'll be around 175 pounds-ish, and I'll be nice and lean, and I'm going to take a bunch of physique photos to document where my body is currently at. And then it's 6 weeks of this crazy bulking experiment, 4,500 calories per day, 800 grams of carbs. And are you smoking a joint right now?
No. Shh. You're good. Keep going.
Okay, well, whatever. The goal is that, again, leading up to this experiment, May 1st, right around there, I'm going to take all these physique photos, document, show you guys where I'm at in regards to my muscle growth over the last 3.5 years since I went on my hiatus, and then 6 weeks of this crazy experiment that I'm going to take you guys through in full vlogs, show you guys the workout, show you the intense, crazy eating plan that this is, and then after that, I'm going to do about 8 weeks, 12 weeks of cutting back down, and then take photos again to compare from the beginning to peak bulk and then cutting down and leaning down.
Amazing. Well, unfortunately, that is all the time here we have for the exclusive interview with the Hungarian Experiment. I know we had a lot more questions for you, and if you guys have any more questions at home, make sure to leave them in the comments section below, and maybe Dipshit and I, if you guys enjoyed the way we recorded this interview, we'll do it again like this. What do you guys think? Let us know in the comments section below. But before we wrap up, Mr. Hungarian, any last words for the audience?
Nope, just ostinato rigore, world. Keep being constantly rigorous in everything that you do in this life. I'm excited to be back here on YouTube, and to be honest, I'm excited to step things up even more in my personal life than I already currently am. Looking back, recording for this YouTube channel held me at a certain level of accountability that I've been missing in my life. So even though I believe I'm an extremely productive individual, I'm really looking forward to seeing how this accountability with documenting my life again and sharing it with you all will help take me to the next level.
Amazing. That was beautiful. Well, once again, world, if you guys enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Go smash the like button and subscribe if you're new here, and leave a comment down below, and we'll see you in the next one.